Welcome to my analytics video. This video aims to provide insights about homelessness in Australia, analyze data sources from ABS and HA, and use SAP Analytics platform to build the visualizations. I hope to get across a sense of data and be insightful about this important topic. When it comes to a developed country like Australia, it is hard to believe that there is still homelessness or people living in severe conditions. Indeed, it was estimated that there were more than 100,000 homeless people in Australia in 2016, according to ABS, and it looks like this number is increasing. But is this number really increasing? In terms of raw number, the quantity of homeless people in Australia is increasing over the year as the overall population is also increasing. However, if we sort the graph by rate per 10,000 of the population, we can see that the situation is split into two periods. The first period goes from 2001 until 2006, and then from 2006 until 2016. During the first period, there was a big drop in the rate of homeless people per 10,000 of the population. However, the rate starts to go up from 2011 compared to 2006, possibly motivated by the global economic crisis of 2008. Moving forward to the map chart, we can see that in terms of numbers, there are more homeless people in New South Wales, which is the most populous state in Australia. However, the map and chart show that the Northern Territory is the state with the biggest rate per 10,000 of the population. On the other hand, Tasmania has the smallest rate of homeless people per population. The state is also the second lowest in terms of quantity of homeless people. Now, let's investigate if homelessness is somehow related with the indigenous population. In order to try to answer that question, a correlation map was created along with the bar chart. It was found that the majority of homeless people are non-indigenous. However, the highest rate per population belongs to the indigenous group. It means that, unfortunately, an indigenous person is more prone to become homeless than a non-indigenous person. They are a vulnerable group. In order to identify the homeless profile, it was set a dashboard with the comparison regarding four different aspects. The first one refers to the country of birth of those who are not Australia. It was found that most of them were born in Asia. On the other hand, Europe are the least contributor to these statistics. Regarding the proficiency in English, almost one-third of the total homeless persons are not fluent in English. Regarding the highest level of educational attainment, most of them concluded year 12. Therefore, it does not look like this aspect has a big impact on the issue, although 25% of the respondents are described as not stated or inadequately described. Finally, regarding the operational group of homeless, 44% of people are living in severely crowded dwellings, which is the highest percentage. On the other hand, 7% are living in improvised dwelling, tents, or sleeping out. That is the percentage that we quite often notice, but that is just the tip of the iceberg. It was also important to investigate the relationship between gender, age, and homelessness, and that brought several insights into this issue. For example, it was found that there are more homeless people at the age of 25 to 34, as shown on the heat map. The lowest percentage are for people who are 75 and over, probably because the life expectancy for homeless persons are lower than that. Furthermore, there are more homeless men than women in every age group, even though in the entire Australian population the percentage of women is slightly higher. Another way to visualize that contrast is the cluster map. The bigger circles represents the men percentage, as it is bigger for each group, and the different colors represents the different age group. We can see that the blue circles are the biggest ones, which represent people aged 25 to 34. Also, the orange and the pink circles have almost the same size, meaning that the difference between the number of homeless men and women increases as the older the people are. Understand why people become homeless is very important to the solution of the problem, as when we identify the root cause, we can address the issue and change the outcome. The main reasons why people become homeless are domestic violence, house crisis, and financial difficulties. Together, they account for 60% of the reasons mentioned by respondents. In conclusion, addressing those parallel issues and supporting the victims of those problems will certainly lead to a reduction of homelessness quantity.